Hi, hello. Welcome back to Medi English with me, Miss Madeline. This lesson is about MUET Speaking Made Easy, Part 2, focusing on Task B group discussion. MUET Speaking Task B group discussion, also known as group interaction, is a 10-minute discussion. All 4 members are given time to prepare for the discussion, and each candidate will have 2 minutes to prepare. The candidate can maintain or change their view presented in Task A, and while they're in the discussion, they can support or oppose other candidates' view. At the end of the discussion, the candidate has to try to come to a group decision. And this is going to be a 10-minute discussion. Candidates has to aim to score in content, language, and communicative ability as what they have done for Task A. Content. Candidate will be assessed on their understanding to the topic, whether or not they can develop the points in an organized manner, respond to the task relevantly, and to do that, candidates are encouraged to emphasize the keywords used in the situation given to them in the question, as well as their point of view. Language. Candidate will be assessed on their command of the language. They have to try to avoid mistakes as possible. Use varieties of sentence structure, varied vocabulary, correct pronunciation of words, and they need to show basic stress and intonation pattern in their discussion. Communicative ability. Candidate will be tested on whether they are fluent or not in their discussion, and their presentation has to be easy to understand by the audience. They have to deliver their points confidently. And because this is a discussion, candidates are required to interact confidently, manage the discussion by giving a response and to provide reason to their response, as well as they need to show high interest and initiative in the discussion. Dear candidate, if you have always thought that MUET group discussion is a daunting task to do, I would like you to reimagine again the group discussion in real life. This is a picture of 4 friends discussing on what to have for dinner. Imagine this is the situation given to you in your group discussion. Listen.
I like to eat nasi kandar.
I like KFC. I prefer McDonald's.
I like to have pizza.
Each of these friends has their own thought what to have for dinner. Now, I would like you to listen to their reasons.
Nasi kandar is a better choice. It has rice and it comes with chicken and condiments.
Why don't we get KFC? It has offer and it is worth it. Buy one free one.
I prefer McDonald's. It comes with a burger and 2 sides. But I think pizza will make us fuller, isn't it?
Well, each and everyone in the group will have to put forward their reason why do they suggest what they suggested. And at the same time, these people have to convince each other so that their idea will be accepted as the dinner for tonight. However, remember, making the decision for your group is a decision for all the members. There is no need for you to win over any discussion. This is the strategies for effective discussion. I have arranged this specially for you. I see this strategy as a cycle where it starts from listening. Respond, give reason, justify your reason, persuade others, and the cycle continues again with listen, respond, give reason, justify reason, and persuade others. When you listen to other candidates' view. Then you need to analyze what is their thought. Doing this will help you identify the direction of the discussion on which idea is accepted and which idea is not. Don't forget to respond to your friends. Tell them whether you agree or you disagree or maybe partially agree with the idea that they presented. Give them reason. Provide them a reason. Why do you think so? Give them example will help them understand you. Then, when you justify your reason, you can actually compare your view and other candidates' view. Justify your ideas will help other candidates make their choice too. Then finally, persuade them. If your idea is accepted by others, that means your idea is convincing. And do not forget, the cycle will continue by listening again, respond, give reason, justify your reason, and persuade others again. Group discussion is like a turn-taking cycle. Stage 1. There should be a person to initiate the discussion. Once the person has completed the initiating part, it will continue with the second stage where the other candidate has to manage the discussion. Managing the discussion means responding, give justification, and try to persuade each other. While stage 3 is to repeat cycle number 2 until the group members have a consensus. If there is no consensus, the discussion can continue and return to stage number 2 again. At the end of the discussion, all the candidates has to try to come to a decision to make a conclusion for the group discussion. The group discussion are divided into several stages. Stage 1 is the initiating process. One of the group members has to be the initiator to begin the discussion. This person will have to begin by greeting, introducing the topic. This time is focusing on Task B group interaction situation. And this candidate can present their own point of view, the point of view which they have chosen for their Task B. After the point of view has been presented, the candidate has to invite others. Greeting, tell good morning or good afternoon, and inform the situation or the topic given. Present your personal point of view, what is the idea that you have chosen, and invite your friends by asking questions like, what do you think of my idea? Do you agree or disagree? Group discussion stage number 2, maintaining the discussion. After the first initiating process was done by the first candidate, the next candidate has to respond. Inform the candidate whether you agree, disagree, or partially agree with the idea presented by the first candidate. And then you have to justify your idea. Why do you agree, disagree, or partially agree with the previous candidate? After you have done so, present your point of view to the other candidates and invite other candidates to join the discussion. Respond. State whether you agree or disagree. Justify your idea. Present your points and invite others to join. Group discussion stage number 3. Repeat stage 2 until the group members have a consensus. If your members or all agree to the same idea and you still have more time, try to discuss on other possible points. Compare and contrast the ideas. If other candidates all agree with one idea but not your idea, learn to change your view so the group can come to a decision. Your group has to try to make a conclusion as possible within the allocated time. My dear candidates, do speak loud and clear. This is to ensure that everybody can hear you and comprehend your message. Take initiative to interact in the discussion. Don't wait for your turn. Be enthusiastic in the discussion. Remember, nobody does if you are not interested with your own presentation. Be flexible. Change your view accordingly to adapt to the direction of the discussion. This is to ensure that your group can come to a decision. Use appropriate language expressions such as, "I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you," when you want to disagree with someone, or when you want to put forward your idea. In my book, I think. Keep your eye contact with your group members. Remain calm and be natural. Remember to help others and get them to involve in your discussion if you notice that they are being very timid. As we are encouraged to help others in the discussion, please do not dominate the discussion. Give chance to others to speak as well. Don't be rude and do not interrupt others impolitely. Please refer to your book for the expressions on how to interrupt others appropriately. Copying other ideas and present it in your group discussion without providing your own example will not give you any good for your marks. Please give your own example as possible. Remember, this is not a debate. There is no use to win over the discussion. Don't wait for your turn. Try to participate in the discussion actively. Never lose your confidence. Do not mumble and do not read from the text. This is a speaking test, not a reading test. My dear candidates, practice makes perfect. Start doing your practice today. I wish you all the best in your MUET speaking test. Till I see you again in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.